It would be hard to describe a more patriotic American than Jim Hake, or someone more dedicated to democracy and all the values that we hold dear. Jim, you can see in his bio, was an extraordinarily successful businessman for many years. And after 9/11, Jim's mission in life became to give something back to our country. And in 2003, he started the Spirit of America. And since that time, Jim has raised millions of dollars in support of our efforts overseas in Afghanistan, Iraq, and the Horn of Africa, medical supplies, school supplies, clean water for people, equipment for security forces in both Iraq and Afghanistan. His mission in the Spirit of America is to send forth the goodwill of the American people through those who serve in a deployed manner. And it has had an extraordinary impact as we try to offer a competing narrative to the narrative of extremism in the Middle East. What Jim has sent forward has represented us all, and represented us all very well. As importantly is what it's meant to Marines, and that's why we asked Jim to come here tonight. You all, like I, are very proud of our Marines, the courage and the commitment they've demonstrated over the past 6 years. And I think that comes from several things. One, it obviously comes from their training, it comes from their equipment, it comes from just decisive, engaged leadership that they have. But I have to offer to you that it also comes from the fact that Marines and sailors in harm's way right now are not looking over their shoulder, worrying about if the American people support them. They're not worried about if other people believe in their mission. They know that to be true and are able to focus on the mission accordingly. And one of the individuals and one of the organizations that allows them to do that is Jim Hake and the Spirit of America. And so, Jim, really, one of the biggest reasons I asked you to be here tonight, one of the biggest reasons we're so honored to have you here as our guest of honor, is because of the contribution you've made to the will and the spirit of our Marines in harm's way. And for that, before we break and turn it back over to Colonel Smith, I would like to offer Jim a small token of the appreciation that your Corps of Marines has for you, Jim. Jim, this is an Eagle Globe and Anchor, representative of our Corps, and the inscription on this Eagle Globe and Anchor talks to your mission to spread the goodwill of the American people in support of Marines in harm's way, and we obviously couldn't be more appreciative of all you've done over the past 6 years and all you continue to do.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a privilege for Marine Barracks, Washington, D.C. to have as our guest of honor this evening, the founder and chairman of Spirit of America, Mr. Jim Hake. Joining our distinguished guest in the reviewing area are the Deputy Commandant of the Marine Corps for Plans, Policies, and Operations, Lieutenant General Joseph F. Dunford, Jr., and the Commanding Officer of Marine Barracks, Washington, Colonel Andrew H. Smith.